Today I'll be making a wheelie tutorial. I already made a wheelie tutorial before, but this time I have better tips to make the wheelie easier. They all take practice, but everything takes practice, so I have some better tips. Let's get into it. The first step is the balance point. There's three major balance points on the bike. There's the front axle, there's the middle of the bike, or where the cranks are, and there's the back axle. When you're wheeling, you want to be on that back axle, and you want to lean back with your back straight, your arms straight, to get the perfect balance point. And then, number two, your seat height. You can mess around with it all you want. You could have it all the way up, or you can have it all the way down, like this, or you can have it like a little bit, or in the half. That really just, or like halfway up, but that really just depends on your personal liking. So just play along with that. Depending on how high you put it, how low you put it, it might make your balance point easier, the way I found it. But yeah, just play around the seat and you figure out your good liking for the height. 3 is what gear you're in. So depending on what gear you're in, the higher you go, the harder it is. If you go too high, it's too hard. If you go too low, it's also too hard. So you want to find that perfect, like the perfect spot. I like gear number 6 and number 5, but it really depends on you. But when you start, you want to be in one of the lower gears. So I say like 4 or 3. So that's what I recommend, but you can play around kind of like with the seat, play around with gear you like, and make your wheelie easier. Number 4 is braking control. So when you're in your wheelie, you want to feather the brake really lightly, because if you hit it too hard, you're just going to come straight down. If it's too light, you're just going to loop out. I'll show you an example in a second, but you just want to make sure you really feather the brake. And the braking takes probably the most practice to get it down and get used to the braking and figuring out how hard you need to brake depending on what brakes you have. Here's the example. I got my seat all the way down because I like my seat all the way down. I'm in gear number 6. I'm gonna feather the brake, and I'm gonna be on my back axle for my balance point. And here you go. So what I like to do is start standing up and kind of like do a squat and move backwards so you can unweight the front of your bike to make it easier to pop it up. Then you want to use your whatever dominant foot, if you like being right foot forward or left foot forward. I personally like left foot forward, but when you do it, you want to do the unweighting and a pedal push at the same time. And then after you unweight and do a pedal, you want to sit back down onto your seat so you can get back to your balance point and keep pedaling. So here it is. You also want to pull up your front tire too. Like you want to pull up on your handlebars. It'll make it easier. Also, what I just did, I feathered the brake. So if I do it too hard, I'm just gonna come down like that. Too hard, come down. Too light, it's not gonna stop me, and I'm gonna loop out. So what you want to do is figure out the perfect pressure for the brake. So you come down a little bit so you don't loop out, but you also don't want to come down. So here's an example of that. So I'm feathering the brake. As you can see, I pulled too hard on that one, so that would mess it up. You learned something from this wheelie tutorial, and make sure to keep practicing. It's hard, it takes a while to get all the steps right and perfect, but after a while you'll get the wheelie down. And if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.